We are now constituted into a legacy hand clap to the Chancellor, Dr. Khemis Chiyonga. You're welcome. He's going to space for all of us. You'll be very wonderful in the mornings. We welcome the Uganda Police Band, the Department of Performing Arts and Film under the College of Humanities and Social Sciences at Makarere University. Dr. Milton Wamiola, thank you very much for that performance. We welcome the team from the Office of the Vice Chancellor, Makarere University, Public Relations Office, Makarere University, DICS, Makarere University, Department of the Academic Registrar, Makarere University, Public Relations Office, Academic Staff, Deputy University Secretary, Mr. Chizito Simon, Professor Deputy Vice Chancellor, Finance and Administration, Principal Mox Professor Moses Mugwe, our Chancellor, Dr. Khemis Chiyonga. Let us give a befitting hand clap to the is Dr. Zahara Nampewo, Deputy. Mr. Johnson Wesiche, Chairperson Moves Council, Engineer Isaac Mubarak. To take up the designated places to all our kindly use your designated.
Let me invite Reverend Dr. Muzaid Lawrence.
And the nation. Teaching sound that contributes significantly to the growth of our beloved university. Lord, we are grateful for all our students, particularly those who are graduating, that glorify your name. Give them the courage to resist corruption in the market space. Integrity, so that they become exemplar of your mighty presence in their lives. And now, Father, we submit the certificate of this graduation ceremony to you. Experience your love and compassion for the glory of your most precious name. With you, Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Let us bless the Lord.
You have called upon the presence of the Lord in our midst. Can you for today? Thank you, Father, for our great and pleasure to invite and welcome the Vice Chancellor of Makarere University, Professor Barnabas Mawangwe, to address the congregation this morning. Professor
Chancellor and to the MOVES community. Welcome to Makarere University. I congratulate our graduates, parents, guardians, and sponsors on Dr. Christopher Kionga on his appointment by His Excellency the President as the 8th Chancellor of Makarere University. Dr. Kionga has had an illustrious career as a physician, politician, and diplomat, and he has served Uganda diligently wherever assignments have placed him. His vast experience and expertise will no doubt be a major asset to this great institution. Dr. Kionga was installed as Chancellor of Makarere University by His Excellency
the position of Chancellor of Makarere University, and wish you well in your service to Makarere University. Congratulations, Mr. Chancellor, sir. As Makarere University Business School, we want to appreciate the Vice Chancellor, Professor Barnabas Mawangwe. Let's give him a hand clap. Professor Mawangwe, both as the Vice Chancellor and as an individual, you have supported Makarere University Business School. We have smooth running relationship with Makarere University, and we shall be doing that. Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor. One such community, you have given us 2 days of the graduation ceremony. We all know that today so many, one time we not speak in the things as Mr. Vice Chancellor. We are very comfortable and we appreciate you from our hearts. I want to appreciate the parents, the guardians, the sponsors, the staff, and council moves for the support extended to our students. Can you appreciate these stakeholders? Assisting in the business of academics. We also appreciate staff that have done well in research and teaching. I would mention that these are staff who are still at the level of assistant lecturer. We have recognized them. This time become professors, it should be much better than now. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the best mid-term researchers, these are the level of lecturer and senior lecturer. Dr. Kasim Arinda, Dr. Hodges, and we have 3 people, Dr. Isaac Kote. Congratulations to Dr. You are now educated. Consider yourselves privileged. Now seek for wisdom to make state of the world and assistance.
We will arrive in the country anytime this week, and we do undertake to reach the most prosperous within 1 week, as we have confirmation that the necessary materials will do with the knowledge and skills that will make you employable, or to create your own businesses and employ others. Do not despair if you cannot find employment immediately. Instead, reflect on the immense opportunities around you and raise them as an entrepreneur. As you leave the gates of Makarere, I urge you always to be proud of your alma mater and be her good ambassadors wherever fate will place you. Go and put to good use the knowledge you have received from one of the best universities in the world to improve yourselves, your families, your communities, your country, and humanity. And please, diseases, especially corruption, as was mentioned in the prayer. And do not forget the gates of Makarere. Remember that learning never ends, and Makarere's gates will always be open for those that seek more knowledge. I once again congratulate you upon reaching this achievement and this milestone, and pray that God will continue to bless and preserve you, and to preserve your parents and sponsors. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor and privilege to invite you.
And the Dean of School of Law, professors and lecturers, the President or members of the Student Guild, the graduating students, to congratulate all of you who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for graduation today. We stand with you as you celebrate the achievements made at various levels of the academic ladder. To you, the parents, the guardians, and sponsors who have supported the graduates, I thank you for a task well accomplished. Thank you very much. The central engine that enables the university to produce qualifications, including those we shall witness today, lies with the professors, the lecturers, and the administrators of the university. These are very well supported by the University Council. Accordingly, it is only fitting to acknowledge all of them for a job very well done. Makarere University is a public institution managed by the government of Uganda. On behalf of the university community, I extend our deep gratitude to His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and the NRM government that he leads for the invaluable financial and other support that the university receives. Besides the government, there are friends, alumni, and other stakeholders and development partners that support the university and its activities. To them we say thank you very much. I am myself an alumnus of Makarere University, having graduated here with the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery in 1978. I thank President Museveni and Mrs. Janet Museveni, Minister of Education and Sports, for availing me this opportunity to return to the university in the position of Chancellor. I return to Makarere with the resolve to add what my predecessors have done, so that incrementally we shall reach the fullest potential of our institution. Makarere University is the oldest university in the country. Over the years, the institution has built a strong stock of high-quality human resources, including the supply of trained manpower for the country. This is one of the ways in which the university has contributed to the development of the country. The university is doing significant amount of research work, and we all know that without research, no community can move forward at a desired pace. In this regard, I thank the government of Uganda for committing Uganda shares 30 billion through the Makarere Research and Innovation Fund. In the same spirit, I commend the university for coming up with initiatives such as the Grants Administration and Management Unit, which is focused on working with Makarere University researchers and staff to attract and win funds for research through grants. I think more work is required to mobilize more funds so that more research work can be done. The university has room to expand, in my view, its community outreach in order to play an even greater role in community development and transformation. In this regard, we have some proposals that we shall develop and discuss with the university along the way. In the sector of agriculture, I'm informed that there is a provision for undergraduate students to stay in the countryside for a period of 1 year. This is a very good initiative. For the country to get the full benefit of this, I propose formalized relationship with some medium large-scale farmers across the country. The students would be attached to these farms to work with the owners of the farm. The university would like to do more work in the area of farming. The institution has, however, been constrained in regard to land availability because land allocated to them by President Muzaid has been, in one way or another, twisted around. In this regard, we shall work with the university to liberate these pieces of land so that they are available for effective use by the university. In the area of industrialization, the university can play an even greater role. The university is generating innovations that should eventually be taken to commercialization level. At this stage, more resources and infrastructure are needed. A formal partnership with the investment community, both national and foreign, will be necessary to take this forward. To the graduates, this is a milestone in your lives. At whatever level of attainment, be it a diploma, the bachelor's degree, the master's degree, the postgraduate diploma, or a PhD, you have invested and worked towards attaining this qualification. It's only fitting that you get the value from this work. Some of you will get jobs at the university, some of you will get jobs within the government, and some of you will get jobs abroad. Read and understand the work culture and core values of that particular place that you may find yourself working in. Be ready to listen and be open to new ideas. Always be hardworking and disciplined. Not enough to absorb all of you. However, the knowledge you have acquired at the university is quite fascinating. You can actually start your own business, either as an individual or in groups. Use the knowledge and skills that you have acquired for the benefit of your family and society in general. What is critical is for you to sustain the belief and thinking that you can indeed apply your knowledge to create work in areas with demand within the population. Partner with some of your friends, form teams, come up with an idea, and you could turn that idea into an innovation or business enterprise or a product. Every problem or development challenge faced by the country presents a job opportunity. Make use of the great resources at your disposal, such as the internet and social media, to learn and innovate. On this note, I'm happy to note that last year's overall winner of the Best Farmers Award in the country is a member of staff from Makarere University. This is a good illustration that many of you should try to emulate. Africa lags behind in the world, despite the existence of massive resources. It is our duty, and we owe it to our continent, to play our roles to better the conditions of our people. Take, for example, this contradiction in Uganda. We have a lot of arable land, and as of now, 50% of this land lies idle. And side by side with that reality is high rates of unemployment that we have referred to. Side by side by unused arable land is food insecurity across the country in different degrees. In the territories, for example, and parts of Greater Khemis, studies at the School of Public Health here in Makarere indicate that 40% of the children below 5 years are stunted, despite the availability of plenty of arable land. Work with the resources at Makarere to make a contribution to change this situation. As I've said, Africa lags behind in the world, although we have the resources. In this regard, the President has directed that we deepen our general understanding of society and forces that move a community forward. And he has directed that political economy being taught across all programs at the university. This will no doubt be implemented following regular approaches within the university. To conclude, I would like to outline some of the areas I think we should further highlight in our work at the university, including the moves. First, the directive by the President that political economy is taught across all programs. 2, strengthening funding for research at the university. 3, building stronger partnership with the private sector to commercialize innovations already available at the university. 4, building structured relationships with the communities. 4, taking part in building a food security framework for our country. And 5, I think we should build an agro-industrial hub for the university, and this will serve 3 purposes. 1, will generate more income to the university. 2, it will be a demonstration to the students and the communities that we can operate in agriculture at a higher level, at a higher productivity level. And 3, for teaching the students as we build for the future, for God and my country. Thank you very much.
Today is a day of emotions, of happiness.
I invite the chairperson of the Makarere University Convocation.
0.97 out of 5 from books. Together with your dear parents, we are recognizing academic excellence. Makarere University Convocation is dedicated to recognizing academic excellence of our students. Congratulations, Mr. Congratulations.
My name is George Muzaid, the current chairperson of Makarere University. I saw my immediate predecessor, Dr. Roy, kindly wave to the people. Thank you for coming, sir. Makarere University Convocation is an association of staff and alumni established by the Universities and Other Tertiary Institutions Act. Today, our graduates become the members of Makarere University Convocation. We have 3 categories of membership. 1, it is for those who have studied and worked in Makarere University. The second one is for associate members and corporate members. Then the other one is the category of where someone has been a member of council or has served and left the university. So today, our new graduate, the fact that you subscribe and pay the 10,000, you become the members of Makarere University Convocation. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to Makarere University Convocation, a rich network of alumni that span generations and disciplines. You are most welcome to Makarere University Convocation. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the parents for the contribution and guidance, and also thank the teachers, the professors who have taught our neighbors to succeed. We want to thank you so much. Thank you for the great contribution you have made to our country. I would also want to thank the University Council and management for supporting the convocation. When we are coming into office, we requested for a number of things, and about 50% of them have already been implemented. One, it is evident that now our graduates, the graduates today, some of you have already got your masters, and others are yet to pick them from their respective colleges, and want some management and council for that. However, we also advocated for the complete digitalization of academic records, so that the employers can easily access the documents without our colleagues moving from far distances to come and certify, come and get a stamp. So that one request council and management completing the process. The other question we have, Mr. Chancellor, is this Makarere University Convocation recognizes excellence. That's why we are awarding the best candidates. We give our humble contribution, but we also feel that these young people who have excelled are actually being employed by the university. We want to request at least these of students from the science and humanities and get employed by the university, and then the university should also start the process of working with our alumni, the employers, so that even all of us classes can get employed. Yesterday our convocation, one of the young people said, he coming from the house and he said he was due to go back to the field. And now the last class. So I think the university and the convocation will do something. I want to thank you so much and congratulate you so dearly and invite you to the convocation. The convocation is there to help you. It is there to address some of the challenges you may be getting while picking your documents. I also want to say that besides me is the academic registrar, and he is the one in charge of your records, and he is the secretary to the convocation. So once you reach out to the convocation, you will be at home. I want to thank you and congratulations once again. The best winner, the convocation gives an award and a token of 1 million shillings. And that is what we are going to do now. Thank you so much.
Supporting our Professor Twaha Kawase Chibongo, Dr. Isaac Newton Kayongo. The study was funded by Makarere University Business Group.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Makarere University.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present operation and was supervised by
You, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Makarere University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidate who has satisfied the requirement. He investigated strategy execution in Uganda's transport lines and was
You, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Makarere University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidate who has satisfied the requirement.
Of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Makarere University.
PhD graduates this morning, congratulations for the journey.
Grace, Ayazika Andrew Moiza, Ayeva Brent, Babie Luce, Babie Manuel, Bogere Abdala, Boliaba Brenda, Bunanuche Betty, Yamutisa Swizi, Tamudi Aikoro, Gamusi Ivan, Ikisa Evelyn Sarah, Irari Oduor Felix, Kakuru Musimuzi Jao, Karongi Brenda, Kasemile Agnes, Kasozi Abdasalam, Katumbi Richard, Katurani Elizabeth, Karono Goretti, Kibarama Joseph, Kichoncho Morris, Kibumbro Liz Daphne, Kiria Jonan, Kimayo Brea, Kim William, Kisembodeo, Kiwewa Faizo, Koile Amdubat Sharon, Laport Brea, Mubiri Edward Veron, Mubiri John Uya, Muhozi Kavale, Mundani Anita, Munduru Shan Brenda, Muramira Nicholas Binuko, Murungi Joshua, Musile James, Musileta Faith, Musileta Modern Karean Stephen Nalima, Narimanya Mbaki, Naika Mariam, Najenga Rachel, Nakaia Ane, na Kiuri Justin, na Kiwoka Brenda, na David William, na Rona, na Nteza Rita, na Ntongo Brenda, na Shamil, na Nzibeti, na Sus Esther, Imwesiga Bridget, Mturumasha, na Mfono, Claudia, Dapras, Nyakecho, Hazel Allen, Nyasio, Baro Samuel, Okwi Charles Michael, Omar Sekito Robert, Sitaraya Gina, Sally Jonathan Samuel, Sevaga Abe, Suiza Bridget, Tabu Tilingana Bie Andrew, Chino Jacqueline, Tuheyo Elizabeth, Tuhumire Mwesige Robert, Tuliabe Morini, Tusine Damasco Kamhanga, Wangele Mzamiru, Wampambia, Weda Kum Manja, and Doyishe or Wandi.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Business Administration.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you the candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Science in Entrepreneurship of Makarere University. Nabaka Joanita.
Master of Science in
The requirements for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Marketing of Makarere University. Amase Daisy Patience, Uyakole Joel, Obusinje Catherine.
by virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those of Makarere University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, of Makarere University. Maria Narvega Catherine.
By virtue of
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you the candidate. Muronde Umaro, Nabani Esther Grace, Nakamuga Jackie, Nakami Esther Linda, Ndungu Amy.
by virtue
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the students from Makarere. I shall
And to make us a secret. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have that of the degree of Bachelor of Leisure and Hospitality Management of Makarere University. I have the Latif Umar Babore, Bachelor of Leisure and Hospitality Management of Makarere University. Abdulatif Umar Babore, Bachelor of Leisure and Hospitality Management of Makarere University. Abdulatif Umar Babore, Bachelor of Leisure and Hospitality Management of Makarere University. Abdulatif Umar Babore,
Akio Melissa Albert, Beno Bishamego,
Shivana Gilbert, Sana Sharon, Kigeni Kevin, Imba Christine, Indamaha Kalazo Steven, Kangume Brenda, Karunga Patricia Agaba, Katami Elizabeth, Katende Babazi, Precious, Kim Disha, Patricia, Kim Yembe, Kiza, Edith, King, Karagia, Komodo, Dan, Komoda, Kunya, Joanita, Jonathan, Chocola, Angel, Chocsima, Allen, Precious, Ketty, Locaris, Boniface,